Why I won't sign your NDA is just an essay explaining exactly that, why I won't sign your NDA. I get approached by tons of people who say, look, I've got a great idea, I need a web developer, I'd like to talk to you about that. I'm like, great, I'm happy to give you my perspective on what you're doing. But then they say, I'm going to need you to sign an NDA first. And I, as politely as possible, say no. And that is usually met with a, well, why not? And sometimes with a certain indignation, like, well, does that mean I can't trust you, or are you going to try to just steal my idea? When they ask, I love it because I get to have an actual conversation with them to sort of share what it is about an NDA from my vantage point that is very different from their vantage point. Most people who come to me with an idea and then say, I want you to sign an NDA about this, are kind of living with the perspective called, this is my one great big idea. It's the first one I've had. It's my ticket to entrepreneurship. And I need to keep, guard it and hoard it and make sure that nobody steals it because it's awesome, it's brilliant. On my end of the table though, I've been doing contracting and consulting work for many ventures, for many ideas over the span of the last 5 years. And to me, ideas are plentiful, cheap, unoriginal. They're largely overlapping and they just don't have the same oomph when you've seen a lot of them and been part of the execution of a lot of them. Ideas are so commonplace and there's such overlapping in my industry, and the pace of innovation in web means that nothing's really original. There's nothing really under the sun. It's just so many great ideas that are intermingled and built upon and improved upon. So I don't look to them as with the same sort of sacredness as people who want me to sign their NDA for. And moreover, because there is such a vagueness of like, I got this idea, I want to talk to you. Well, what is it and what does it cover? If that's not clear up front, if you don't have something tangible, like an actual tangible product of intellectual property, and I'm talking like a business plan of at least 10 pages, it's very vague what it is that I'm saying that I won't, disclose, and that's going to tread upon my ability to work.